I just finished the cutest Quilt As You Go block. Isn't she cute? It's a great use up your scraps project and it's perfect for beginners. So let me show you how I did it. I was actually taking pictures for a tutorial, but I'm just gonna put them here and talk over it. So I like to use up my batting that's left over and I stitch it together, Franken batting if you know, and I cut them all to the same size background. So maybe like an 8-inch square, 10-inch square, whatever size you want. And then you're gonna lay 2 strips right sides together down the middle. This is also called the strip and flip method. So if you know what that is, this is quilting as you go using the strip and flip method. Then you're gonna sew a 1/4 inch seam down one side of it. So it's gonna look like this once you've sewn it. And then you're gonna fold one piece over. Now you can finger press it or you can press it with your iron or something like that. Depending on the type of batting that you use, like this is 100% cotton, you can iron 100% cotton. But if you have like a cotton poly blend, I would not iron that because you're gonna melt. Poly is plastic. You're gonna melt your backing fabric. Not backing fabric, your batting. So then you're gonna do another one. You're gonna lay right sides together and you're just gonna strip and flip all your way out to the side, or you can go back and forth like this until you fill up the whole thing. So you sew it on there, push it open, and you just keep going, just keep adding to it. So just keep adding to it till you have the whole thing covered. Then you can turn it over, it'll look like this, and you just trim on the edges of your batting. So when you're all done, it'll look like that. Now I did this one diagonal, but you can also do it straight on like this. And you can just keep going and going and going, making these up with your scrappy little bits of leftover fabric. And then you can join them together using sashing pieces, or like you can like take leftover scraps and put it together like sashing, or you can just join them together with like a really good zigzag. So it would look something like this if you put 4 of them together with like a really strong, secure zigzag in between there. So that's one kind of quilt as you go method. Another one that I like to use is where you just get all kinds of different bits and pieces, lay it out on your batting like a collage, and then do some very dense quilting on top of it, like matchstick quilting. So it looks like this, and these are just raw edges. I've just used a glue stick to kind of glue it down like a collage. And then I'm doing some very dense quilting right along here, matchstick quilting. And so that's keeping everything laid down. It's a great way to use up your scraps. You get a quilt at the same time, and all you need to do is put a backing on there and then maybe quilt it all up or do some ties. Happy quilting.